guys, I'd like to introduce you to the 2008 F450. I primarily bought this to just haul that car and my other M5 to the racetrack and whatnot, and use it to go buy other vehicles and, you know, fix them and flip them and whatever I need to do. And that's exactly what it's done. The truck is absolutely amazing. I've actually had the truck for probably 6 months or longer now, and it's been absolutely flawless. I did go ahead and do the window tint. I've done a couple things to it, but the majority of everything that's done to the truck was already done. The truck is studded, deleted, single turbo swapped, all that stuff. It's a pretty mean truck for such a massive truck. And I did go ahead and order a whole bunch of everything for the wheel setup. And if you want more information on that, I can break that down and break down the cost for you. I probably did it the cheapest way possible to get everything new, but let me show you about the truck just a little bit. So the truck is a 450, and I wanted a dually, not because I really needed a dually, but if it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing is kind of my motto. So that's why I went ahead and got the 450. Open up the door here. Do have the amp steps. Those steps are probably one of the best investments someone could make. I absolutely love them. Sorry that the whole truck is just filthy. I don't wash it that often, but this truck hasn't seen any snow or anything like that. No salt, nothing. It's ridiculously clean. There's not a speck of rust on it anywhere. So if we pop open the back door, first you'll see the rear seats. I did have to have leather. I absolutely hate cloth seats and anything. So I went with the Lariat, and I'm not a big fan of tan leather. You can just tell, like, I haven't cleaned the seats themselves, so they're like dirty and it shows dirt really easily. But the great thing about leather, you can just wipe it off no problem. The truck does have a sound system in it. It's just a 1 8-inch, but it actually is probably the loudest 8-inch that I've ever heard myself. Of course, all power windows and power back glass and sunroof, if you like sunroofs. I don't really use it, but apparently that's kind of a flex in the truck world. I don't know. Pop up to the front seat here. We do have the center seat with the armrest. And let's see, we've got the Edge little monitor, and then it is custom tuned with the SCT. There's a ton of different tunes for this truck on here. And then let's see, show the miles on it. It's got 47,815 miles. I think it had 38,000 whenever I bought it. Like I said, my experience has been absolutely amazing. Love this truck. I love my last 6.4. These things are just absolute powerhouses. The radio that it had in it before was complete trash. Did not like it at all. So I replaced it with this like Chinese 10.2 inch, I think, touchscreen, and it's doing really well for me. I like it a lot. The truck is 4-wheel drive. That was honestly another must-have. It didn't have a hitch when I bought it, so I had to go buy one. And I didn't even realize this, but the 450s have the 3-inch receiver instead of the 2.5-inch, which is really cool. It is more expensive though. All I'm really going to pull with it is cars, so I don't really need that much capacity. But like I said, if it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. It does have the flip over ball in the bed, and it does already have the bed liner, so that's really nice. I've already put it to use, and I actually made a winch that hooks to my ball, and I can lock it on there, and you know, it's helped me out tremendously. If you want to see more of that, I can give you more info on that. Just let me know. This truck does have the 19.5s since it's a 450. And when I actually bought this truck, this was the very first truck that I looked at, and it actually had Michelin like street looking tires on it. And then I decided that I wasn't going to go with this truck, and then I changed my mind and went with this truck because it was literally blowing every other choice out of the water, and I was an idiot at first. But I'm glad they didn't sell it because I freaking love this thing. You can see the 19.5s. These will be for sale. I just ordered a complete new wheel setup last night. The truck is going to get leveled. That actually just got here. Only took 2 days to get here. That's very fast shipping. But one of the things that I wasn't even aware of is that this truck is actually 10 lug. I just assumed it was 8 lug. I've had F450s, F250s, I've had C30s. But yeah, this truck is actually 10 lug. And I was like, oh wow, I can use just direct bolt-on semi wheels. Well, no, you actually can't. This is a small 10 lug pattern. It's 10 by 280, or it's 10 by 225. And the big lug pattern, like the semi trucks, is 10 by 285. So I still had to buy adapters for the new setup. Kind of a bummer, but you know, I finally am going to get what I want. This truck does actually have the electric tow mirrors also. You can move them in and out with the button. It does have the fast 150 fuel system, which is really cool because this truck probably needs it, putting out as much power as it does. Now, I don't have an actual dyno sheet, but I've taken quite a few people for a ride in this thing, and my guess would be maybe around 700. Everyone else's guesses seem to be more than that, but I don't want to make any statements that I'm not accurate with. Now, one thing I don't really like about this truck is it's not super clean under the hood, but obviously that's something that we can fix. It does have the Harley headlights, and it does also have Harley flames. It's not actually a Harley truck. When I bought the truck, it actually had gray painted on flames, and whoever did them did a really good job, so props to them. But I just wasn't a fan of the gray, so what I did is took a black vinyl, just gloss black vinyl, and I cut out and made the same exact shape, just in black, so it's less noticeable, and I kind of like that. These little grills are like bedlinered, but it's got an S450 turbo. Truck's been studded, deleted, all that stuff already. It's got 6.0 manifolds, 30 over injectors. It's got the AFE intercooler. It's got the aftermarket radiator. This thing is, I know the turbo's ugly, actually. I did that scratching on it by accident. But that's okay, because I plan to actually try to do a little bit smaller turbo. The truck does have a lot of lag on it, but I do like this truck a lot. It's literally everything that I wanted, so I'm pretty happy with it. So guys, there's the truck. I hope you like it. You'll be seeing it more on the channel as long as I continue to put more videos out. And this car over here, the E60 M5, we're going to be doing some more cool things to it, so stay tuned for that. But there's the truck, and if you want to see more about the leveling kit, more about the wheels, just let me know. I'll probably make a video about the wheels either way, so try to show everybody everything that they need for the wheels.